Right, here we are, folks. The misty rain is probably still on top of the peak. It tends to draw misty rain, those sort of areas. It's dry here at the moment. There's no sign of any water. So I'm in Butts Batch, Church Lane, and here we've got the little seat that's been there for years that I've sat on and had a picnic and enjoyed the views all across. I've always liked coming here. I like the villagey feel. And I've sat on there and had my cheese and my whatever I'm eating. There's a car park here somewhere. I can't remember if it's up there. Or there used to be a car park anyway, for people to park who come to church. What we do, we just go up here first. Right, I've had a little walk around the graveyard. Found some inscriptions I haven't seen before. Some really nice ones, people that have passed. It looks like some of the graves have been revealed more. Welcome St Andrews of Compton Bishop. Yeah. I went in the other gate earlier, just to have a different perspective when you come in. I just hope this sunshine that we've got at the moment stays. It's the old crosslet. Quite a big one, this one, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just hoping it stays. This weather now, for the afternoon, for me walking back. Make it up for it. Like I said, I don't normally walk up the peak when it's raining. It was mist more than anything, and I've dried out quite well. Like I say, I always have a look round in case there's anyone turns up, because people do turn up. Yeah. So St Andrews, yeah, that's right. It's a lovely picture of the old cross there. Some lovely old stones here. Quite big ones, and they're left up. If you know what I mean. They do often let them stay up in these old graveyards, you know. I mean, it's a massive one, isn't it? They'll have these written down in a book somewhere, what these are. You can always find out in the end who they are. It's always possible. So here we are, and it's open, look. And they've left the door open. Come in, Sheila, it says. Welcome. Welcome. Hello. I will. I've been in lots of times. Yeah, I've been in here lots of times. That name there might be familiar. I'm always looking for the ones in our family. The Isaacsons that were, and there's oh yeah, that one sounds familiar. Will at Oak. Yeah, that's something I've got to look into, that one. Of course, I'm now looking for anything that's done. Lacey, of course. Lacey's. Little Hell. Yeah, I've just found his grave. Yeah. Oh, look, they put some covers for you to put on your shoes if your feet are muddy. It's new, isn't it? Cover muddy boots. They've provided little plastic boot covers. What a good idea. Oh, let's get a couple of those. Might come in handy. Like I said, I've done this church before, don't forget. Lovely plump thing to christen the child in font. Nice smart organ in the corner. Always cared for this church. It might have had more frescoes and stuff in the past. And nice cushions that people do. Lovely, lovely pulpit. Well, and of course I've got the booklet at home, which describes in detail everything, like the pulpit, where it come from, who done it, you know. And somewhere in this book my name will be, because someone contacted me from here once. See people from Cheshire here. Weston-super-Mare. What's this? Yeah, they sometimes do a little booklet, but you know, a free leaflet or something. It's just a little leaflet. I think I've got a proper booklet at home though. I think my booklet is a bit like that. Yeah, is it? Yeah. Or even bigger. They might have done a bigger one in the past. They might have done. St Andrews. Yeah, the door was left open, so I haven't shut it, but normally they shut the doors because of birds getting in and getting trapped. Yeah, well, the link with this church is my cousin Barbara in Canada. She's passed away now, but she's got Wookeys in her family tree from Rowbarrow and Shipham, and a link to the Wookeys here. The Wookeys of St Leonard's of Shipham. So I've just taken another photograph of the grave, but there was another one, but you can't see it anymore. It's fallen over. St Andrew's, Compton Bishop. I am the good shepherd and know my sheep and am known of mine. Yeah. Of course, when I first come in here, I don't think it had a coat of paint. It was very, very dark. And this is all newly carpeted. Don't know if this was here when I visited possibly a year ago. I did come here, but it feels very new. Helps maintain the heat. But in a lot of churches I've been, they've been taking the carpets up to reveal the grave images underneath the slabs. I don't reckon this is why they want you to wear shoes covers, boot covers. They provided them in a box as you enter. We see why now, because they got this lovely new carpet. Of course, the wooden floors help maintain heat as well, and they have got a decent heating system by the look of it as well. I just go up in the quite heavy. I always like to go in the pulpit, you know, and I remember this great big slab thing which I've made notes of elsewhere. Stone, made of stone. Very strong, this particular pulpit. Very strong. It's always good to come up, I think, and you can get a really good view of the ceiling, the stained glass, the pews, and how the priest would view you all. And then you've got this massive slab. Thomas Prow. Yeah, I bet this had frescoes in it once. Right, over and out. Right, I'm just sat here. It's 25 to 1. It's still grey. There's still possibility of more rain, misty rain. I've dried out now. My windproof's dried out. It's not waterproof though. It just soaks up like tissue paper. It's awful. And then everything just soaks into your clothes underneath. Like I said, there was no idea of any rain at all, or misty rain or anything. Wasn't mentioned. But anyway, it didn't last for long, but you can get wet in seconds when it's like that. That misty rain really penetrates your clothes. But I've dried out. My feet are all right. I'm dry all over actually, and I've put my bag cover on my bag. Got my mineral water. Just gonna have a fruit bar. And I'm at St Leonard's, no, not St Leonard's, I'm at St Andrew's Church in Compton Bishop. And I came here as part of my exploration quite a few years ago, and I also came here because of my cousin Barbara, which I mentioned earlier, who's passed away a couple of years back now. I traced her Somerset relations, and she had Wookeys from Shipham, and there's Wookey graves here. So I've just taken a fresh photo. It looked like it's been tidied up a bit. And I'm just having a quiet picnic in the churchyard before I head up around through the little hamlet of Compton Bishop, and then I head back up into the hills. Then I'm not going to climb. I have got to climb so far up, but I'm not going up that great big hill leaving to Waverley Down. No, what I'm doing, I'm going around it. Not right down not right at the base, but halfway around it. It's a lovely little walk, and you can see a bit of it just through there, and I'll be walking around that. A nice gentle walk back, and let's hope it doesn't rain. I don't mind if it rains when I'm nearer getting back, but I'm glad I didn't get soaked now either, not totally drenched. I'm really glad of that. Anyway, I'm going to have my fruit bar now, and then I've got a little cake, but I'm not eating too much. I'm just allowing myself the fruit bar and maybe one cheese. Probably fatal, but that's what I do. Over and out. Right, so it's looking a bit dodgy. I'm about to leave the church now of St Andrew at Compton Bishop. In through there. Sat and had a little picnic. They never said anything about the weather was going to be like this today. So I'm now going to walk down Church Lane, and I'll be following this little road round till I enter the hills again, you know, bracken and tracks and things like that. And I'll be walking around, see that hill up there? I'm not going on the top, but I'll be following a path, sort of 3/4 of the way up. There's a path I'll be following. So I have got to get up there, but it's a slope I'll be doing from round that side. But I'll be actually looking back down here later. Yeah, it's completely different when it's grey. I'm glad I didn't bring the Kodak, because they don't like grey weather. I'm just a bit worried about like it might pour in a minute. It's gone very quiet and still again. You know. And usually I walk here on hot sunny days, and I'm really soaking up the heat. I'm not cold, but I'm chilly. I just think, am I going to meet the mist again as I go up? There's a horse I said to earlier. He was eating the trees a minute ago. That grey there. Yeah, so I'm just turning. If you follow this road round, you'll join up with another road that'll take you to the village of Cross, which is where you can go if you want to go up to Cheddar. If not, we follow this way around Coombe Lane. It does feel very dodgy, like it might rain to me. And then we can see pictures of the church as we go past, and the horse is looking over. Bye horsey. Looking dodgy again. Looked hopeful a minute ago. Really did look hopeful. Because once you get up there, there's nowhere to keep you dry. And if it rained now, I could probably I'd go back to the church. If it started to rain, I'd go back inside the church. And it's quite nippy. I might have to put my coat on, which is windproof. It's good for that point of view, but it's not waterproof. I had to dry it out a minute ago. It did dry quite quickly. Of course, we've got this wall here, and that's where the manor house would be. I'm just going to stop and take a picture of the church. Over and out.